Om Sai Ram. Baba, please guide us through this reading. With your blessings, we begin Sai Satcharita reading in English. Sri Sai Satcharita, Chapter 1, Obeisances. The story of grinding wheat and its philosophical significance. According to the ancient and revered custom, Hemant Pant begins the work, Sri Sai Satcharita, with various salutations. First, he makes obeisance to the god Ganesh to remove all obstacles and make the work a success, and says that Sri Sai is God Ganesha himself. Then to Goddess Saraswati to inspire him to write the book, and says that Sri Sai is one with this goddess and that he is himself singing his own life. Then to the gods Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, the creating, preserving and destroying deities respectively, and says that Sainath is one with them, and he, the great teacher, will carry us across the river of worldly existence. Then to his tutelary deity Narayan Adinath, who manifested himself in Konkan, the land reclaimed by Parashurama from the sea, and to the Adipurush of the family. Then to Bharadwaja Muni, into whose Gotra he was born, and also to various rishis, Yajnavalkya, Phrigu, Parashar, Narad, Vedavyas, Sanak, Sanandan, Sanat Kumar, Shuga, Shaunak, Vishwamitra, Vasishta, Valmiki, Vamadev, Jaimini, Vaishampayan, Navayogendra, etc. And also modern saints such as Nivritti, Gyandev, Soban, Muktabhai, Janardhan, Eknath, Namadev, Tukaram, Kanha, and Narahari, etc. Then to his grandfather Sadashiv, father Raghunath, his mother, who left him in his infancy, to his paternal aunt, who brought him up, and to his loving elder brother. Then to the readers and praise to them to give the whole and undivided attention to his work. And lastly, to his Guru Sri Sai Nath, an incarnation of Sri Dattatreya, who is his sole refuge and who will make him realize that Brahma is the reality and the world an illusion, and incidentally to all beings in whom the Lord God dwells. After describing in brief the various modes of devotion according to Parashar, Vyasa, and Chandilya, etc., the author goes on to relate the following story. It was some time after 1910 that I went one fine morning to the masjid in Shirdi to have darshan of Sai Baba. I was wonderstruck to see the following phenomenon. After washing his mouth and face, Sai Baba began to make preparations for grinding wheat. He spread a sack on the floor and thereon set a hand mill. He took some quantity of wheat in a winnowing fan, and then drawing up the sleeves of his kafni and taking hold of the peg of the hand mill, started grinding the wheat by putting a few handfuls of wheat in the upper opening of the mill and rotated it. I thought, what business Baba had with the grinding of wheat, when he possessed nothing and stored nothing, and as he lived on alms. Some people who had come there thought likewise, but none had the courage to ask Baba what he was doing. Immediately, this news of Baba grinding wheat spread into the village, and at once men and women ran to the masjid and flocked there to see Baba's act. Four bold women from the crowd forced their way up and pushing Baba aside, forcibly took the peg or handle into the hands, and singing Baba's Leela started grinding. At first, Baba was enraged, but on seeing the women's love and devotion, he was much pleased and began to smile. While they were grinding, they began to think that Baba had no house, no property, no children, none to look after, and he lived on alms, and therefore he didn't require any wheat flour for making bread or roti. And what will he do with this large quantity of flour? Perhaps, as Baba is very kind, he will distribute the flour among us. Thank you, Baba, for guiding us through this reading. Let your blessings be with everyone who is listening. Om Sai Ram.